Mr. Phillips, I think, you know, we could have had any number of people from Oklahoma. I'm glad we had you. You're very articulate, and we've made great progress. I think the example that he gave is as good an example as you can have. And the example in my opening statement in talking about what $2.25 million did down there, that actually has opened up $500 million that down in the part of the state that's the southwestern part of Oklahoma as opposed to the northwestern part. For the knowledge of our members up here, Woodward is kind of the gate of the panhandle for Oklahoma. And it's an area that is very much like Colorado. It's very sparsely populated. But I really think that you're a good. I've used your example, LaVern, several times as to the success of this kind of a program. Is there anything else that you would like to say? Because I want to make sure you get all the time possible on examples that we have done and that you're familiar with in Northwest Oklahoma.
Well, thank you.
And in the opening statement, I got in halfway through. Did you cover all the windmills and other stuff?
No, I haven't.
I'll give you that opportunity.
Okay.
I want to make sure the chairman knows that we are leading the way of all 50 states right now. I want everybody to know that in terms of our wind generation. Know that. Mm-hmm. And it's all right where he is.
Thank you, Senator. You know, we're very pleased, and I like to say, I mean, we're definitely an oil and gas community and agriculture. And those two entities have their ups and downs, and now we're leading the state and the region in wind power development. Right now we have about 300 towers in our area, immediate area, and I think before too long we will be kind of like Sweetwater, Texas is, will be the epicenter for wind power. And one of the things, it doesn't replace oil and gas. It's kind of like T. Boone Pickens says, is that we need to quit buying fuel or crude from people that don't like us. And we're doing that as a nation, importing over 75% of our fuel right now. I think we can help in our part of the state solve this nation's energy crisis by the natural resource that we have, which is wind, and it's a huge investment by those companies that are coming in. But when you do a wind farm of 80 turbines, you're talking about, you know, $160 million in investment. It helps the landowner. It helps the public education by the ad valorem taxes. So it's a real benefit, Senator, and we're excited about being able to contribute to the nation's energy crisis.
Yeah, well, that's true. And, of course, there is some disagreement at this table, but I think in my position, I've always said we want all of the above. And certainly Oklahoma is known so well for not just oil and gas, but also coal. But people are not aware of what we're doing right now. The fact that OG&E right now is the major contractor and is using wind power, and we're leading the way there. And I like to use northwestern Oklahoma as an example of how we can wean ourselves off of the obligations we have, as you term so accurately, from people who don't like us.